Bats are creatures of the night. Literally, they are nocturnal. They live in dark places like caves and abandoned buildings, and they can look pretty spooky when they're swooping around in the moonlight. If you have been outside around bats, you'd get it. How they became connected to vampires comes from actual vampire bats. These bats do feed on blood, though they're much smaller and less dramatic than the movies make them seem. European explorers encountered these bats sometime in the 15th, 16th centuries, and they came across them in Central and South America. And they were eventually named vampire bats. That was not their original name, but they were eventually come to be known as vampire bats in the early 1800s, since both creatures here is very much in quotes, both creatures fed on blood. You top that off with the Slavic lore suggesting that bats flying over unburied bodies could reanimate corpses, creating vampires. And then in the late 1800s, you have Bram Stoker's Dracula, which had vampires transforming into bats, although much bigger and much scarier. And the connection between vampires and bats has essentially been intrinsic since. But vampires are not just a part of Slavic lore. There is also a Hindu folktale that includes a vampire-like demon. Connection's not cut and dry. Notably, not every Hollywood depiction of vampires even includes bats. I'd probably argue to say that majority of vampire depictions in media do not include bats whatsoever, but I'm not backing that up with any sort of data, so if you know better, please inform me. If you want to master these creatures of the night, you can download my complete vampire cookie guide that has everything you need to create not just this cookie, but all 5 sets that are included in this vampire cookie set. Take a bite out of cookie decorating and download the free guide with templates and techniques for all 5 designs.